Hey Sam, just wanted to quickly walk you through a few things. To begin here, just some general notes. Doing all the treads as well as the starters, you'll want to use something to template the step, or in the case of the starters, the top edge that's going to tie into the floor. You want a template so that you capture these angles against the wall. Then you transfer that template to your tread, or in this case the starter, and cut those angles on the ends so that you have a nice tight fit. You won't end up with any wedge gaps or any unsightly openings on the edges. That templating will prevent that. So, and just keep in mind, you want to cut both sides on everything so that you're capturing that correct angle. So now just talking about the starters themselves. This piece here is the starter, and this I call a spine. And what this is doing is tensioning this starter piece so that you can install it and add planks to it, and it holds that tension while you're doing that. To install this, after you've cut the ends and captured the angles on the ends, you want to fill these channels, the top and bottom channels, with a decent bead of glue, and then cover as well your edge here, the horizontal surface back maybe 6 or 8 inches or so. And where you have glue here, you're not going to need underlayment. What I recommend using is these 28-ounce tubes from a dispense gun, the PL3X Premium. There's lots of different types of Loctite, so you want to make sure you get the proper type here. This is a urethane-based glue, pressure sensitive. It's a flooring rated glue. If you don't use this particular one, there's others you can use, but you want to make sure that there's a polymer, or plastic, or ABS, PVC, something of a polymer base that's listed on its materials that it will bond to. Then this area on the surface here, I like to use a V-notch trowel to level all that out. And then you install that piece. You can use like pin nails, to hold this in place while that glue sets up, or you can just weight it, or tape, like a couple of dumbbells works pretty good, to keep this in place. Once this glue has set up and this is locked in position, then you can remove this spine. I'd also recommend, adding a row or two off the starter before removing this spine piece. But that glue needs to be set up in order to remove it. So to remove it, you just put pressure on this outside edge downward, and this will snap away. The spine is glued to this tape, so when you break that bond of the spine and the tape, it'll remove the spine, and then you just pull the tape off, and you'll be set there. One last note: as you handle these, just be careful to support them. You want to be careful not to break this bond. So just handle them with care as you cut them. Be careful. If you need to, cut it that it goes into the spine here, that's no problem. You can do that. You just want to make sure you support this. You could wrap, stretch wrap around it, or tape or something. But just be cognizant of that you don't want to stress this bond between the spine and the starter. Any other questions? Let me know. Phone call or text away. Thanks.